Hello traders. Today I want to show you some successful proven tips most successful traders follow. Especially if you're a beginner trader and you know you want to become a successful trader, there are some tips you need to follow. So I will be sharing you these tips in few minutes. So kindly stay tuned. Immediately after our intro, we dive straight into the main point. Welcome back. Without wasting much of your time, let me tell you these tips step by step and show you how these tips can work perfectly for you. The first thing you want to do is to choose your forex trading style carefully. Know the strategy that works best for you. Yes, you heard me right. Know the strategy that works best for you. If you find a strategy that really works for you, kindly stick to that strategy. If that strategy is giving you like 80 to 90% win rate, I think even if it is 70% win rate, please stick to that strategy. Stop jumping from one strategy to another, because that will make you end up like losing interest in forex trading. Especially the beginners traders, if they started trading at first, they started making wins, and at the end of the day they switch to another strategy that gave, or maybe that their strategy might even maybe give them a loss in some particular trade, and at the end of the day they will dump the strategy and think that strategy doesn't worth trying. But if you stick to that strategy, in as far as that strategy gives you a kind of high win rate, I believe sticking to that strategy and knowing the proper time to enter a trade, mastering the strategy carefully is one good thing that will make you a successful trader. But if you keep getting tempted to enter a trade not using your strategy, say, okay, let me just enter, it's almost like the way I want to like it's almost like the time I want to apply my strategy. Let me just enter this trade and thinking it might go well. But you might enter that trade. Luckily for you, the trade might go well for you, and before you know it, you start going against your strategy. You start going against your strategy, and before you know it, you apply same mistake you did the other time, thinking it will still favor you. Before you know it, you end up blowing your account. Because why? You are not patient enough to wait for your strategy to click as expected. No, you said, okay, let me just try this way, because let's say if I'm supposed to enter this market let me just use the RSI indicator, for example. If the indicator is in a overbought stage, let's say the 70 or 80 level, and maybe that's the strategy I'm using, and I said, okay, let this trade get to 70 or 80 before I enter the market. But because of temptations of the market, you might say, okay, let me just enter. This thing is already on 60 level. Let me just enter this trade right now, because I know it will definitely go to that 70 level, and before you know it, this market might end up not going to where to the 70 or 80 level you predicted. But sometimes it might go there. That's a luck for you. But what if this market didn't go? So it's better you wait and strictly follow your strategy. You get. So secondly, another tips some successful traders use is having a trading plan. Having a trading plan is very important in forex trading. Also, when you fail to plan, you plan to fail. That is just it. When you fail to plan, you plan to fail. So having a trading plan is one other very good way of becoming a successful forex trader. Another thing also is to start out with a demo account. As a beginner trader, before you dive into a live trading account by using your money to start trading, I would advise you always start out with your demo accounts. Learn all the concepts on your demo account. Once you see that you've started making consistent profits, it is not by making profits in one day that you just assume that yes, you are now a successful trader. No, making that profit consistently. Please Mark my word, consistently. You get, you in a week, maybe you made like 10 trades and you got up to like 7 win trades. That's what we call consistency. Straight, you got like 7 win trade. At the next coming week, you got like 6 to 7 win trades, and maybe you lose like 3 trades. That is what we call consistent. But because you were able to hit a profit this just today, and you just believe that okay, you're now a good trader, and you put in your money, before you know it, you will lose your money. So it's good to learn on your demo account. Then if you are sure that okay, you have started making profit consistently, then you can maybe start learning with a send account. There's what we call the send account. You can register that. I have the link down. You can use my ID link down there to register with a send account and start trading with just minimal capital. That is, if you want to start using your real money. I wouldn't advise you to immediately jump into trading with your real money and end up blowing your entire capital. You get. So we know, yes, definitely in forex trading there are periods, especially at beginning stage, where you keep losing. You get. But why? Because in most cases, these people tend not to learn the basic concept of forex trading. They just jump into trading by some mere few clips they watch here on YouTube, and before you know it, they end up blowing their accounts, and some people even end up losing a lot of money that it will be hard for them to recover. So this brings me to my next tip of never trade what you know you cannot afford to lose. Please never use money you know you cannot afford to lose. Forex trading is risky. Forex trading is very risky. So please do not use money you know you cannot afford to lose. Some people even go to debt. That is insane. Some people go into debt just to start forex trading and end up losing that money. Before you know it, they will not be able to pay that money. That is not advisable. Please always use the money you know you are able to lose, please, when you want to trade. If you know you cannot dare losing a certain amount of money, do not put that money into your trading account. Please do not put that money into your trading account. So next on my list is learning how the leverage works. Do not over leverage your account. Learn how a leverage works. If you don't know what a leverage is, you can check in our videos. There is a video I did explaining how leverage works. Please learn how leverage works. If you have a small account, let's say a 1,000 account, do not over leverage that account, because you think when you are not an experienced trader, only a professional trader can leverage their accounts. In order, maybe they want to flip their account, or they know that yes, they know exactly what they are doing. But if you over leverage your account when you don't know how to trade, you are just a beginner trader, you might end up losing that money. So please do not over leverage your account. Start simple. Start simple when you want to start forex trading. Is another step I want to tell you. If you want to be a successful trader, start simple, please. Start simple. Don't say you want to make it overnight. You want to make 1,000 just because you saw a video where somebody is saying, I have flipped $100 into a $10,000 in few minutes, and before you know it, you said, no, me too, I want to flip that same $100 into $10,000 or $20,000 in few minutes. That is a big mistake. Please start simple. Please start simple if you want to be a successful forex trader. So if you want to be a successful forex trader, the next on my list is to always use your stop loss order. Yeah, always use your stop loss order, because if you are trading without putting a stop loss is also another risk. You might not put a stop loss, and it might work for you in some few trades, but not putting a stop loss at all is also another wrong steps while trading. It's also another wrong step while trading. If you want to be a successful trader, always use your stop loss. I know how stop loss has saved me a lot. Those days when I don't use stop loss, when I started forex trading, I know how it has ended up blowing my account, because if you don't use a stop loss, you might think this market will turn back. You will be waiting for this market to come back, and at the end of the day, the market will not come back to where you think. And it's out of you to, the stop loss will minimize your loss. Yet, if you are having $100 account and you use a stop loss, like for example, and this stop loss took out your $20, don't be angry with that, because if you do use a stop loss, for example, and you expect this market to come back, this market might never come back and will clear out all your $100. So which is better? Is it not better you use the stop loss and at least having $80 remaining in your account than not using a stop loss at all? So, but one thing some traders complain is that they use a stop loss, this market might end up hitting their stop loss and now continue the way they predicted. Why? Because you didn't put your stop loss the proper way. Yes, learn how to put a stop loss. Some traders know how to trade, but they don't know the proper way to put a stop loss. So you need to learn the right way to use a stop loss, to fix your stop loss in your trading. I have done videos on that also. You can also check this channel on how to put the proper way to put your stop loss. So the next on my list is manage your capital. That is using a proper risk management by using the proper lot size when trading. Yes, using a proper lot size. Do not use bigger lot size with your small account. There are ways to calculate the normal lot size to use while trading, depending on your account size. I have also done a video on that in this channel. There are ways to use a proper lot size. Please write out all these points I'm giving you. Then learn all these points I just gave you. Believe me, you will start smiling. As a trader, you start smiling. All this, if you don't apply most of these things in trading, you will end up keep losing your tradings. But once you apply all this, then all these tips I'm sharing with you right now, you start smiling as a trader. You start smiling as a trader. So please do not overuse a big leverage in your account. If, for example, you're having a $1,000 account, for example, and you want to know the proper lot size to use in that particular account size, is for you to go to sites where you can calculate. If you don't know how to calculate it personally, you can go to sites where you can calculate. There are so many sites. I think I'll be dropping a link on this video where you can go and calculate the proper lot size, or you can just search your Google, calculate lot size calculator. Once you search Google, you will see different sites where you can calculate your lot size. So you put your capital there. You will see a section where they ask you to put your capital. Then the lot size you are supposed to be trading with, that capital will be given to you. They will guide you on how to do that there. I also did a video on this. If you check this channel, there's a video on this. So you need to learn all these things if you want to be a successful forex trader. Managing of your applying proper risk management, using the proper lot size, which manage your capital in the appropriate way. Please. So The next on my list is tracking your progress. You journal everything you are doing. Track your progress. Whether you are winning or losing, even if it is a loss or a win, journal it. Put it down. Track your progress so you know how you are performing. Okay, this month I want to track my progress throughout this month. Write all your progress in a journal. Write all your progress in a journal. Then after the month, come back and check how your progress is. The next month, do same thing. Are you improving with this strategy I'm using or not? Am I improving? Is there any room for improvement? That is how to become a successful trader. So make sure you are journaling everything you are doing. Make sure you are journaling everything you are doing. Don't think it is a stress. It is not a stress. It will go a long way for you. I still journal. Personally, I still journal my trades. So it is very important to journal your trades. Make sure you journal your trades, please, to know how your performance are with the previous month or the previous week. You can do it weekly. You can do it monthly. You can do it weekly. You can do it monthly. Just make sure you journal. That is the most important thing. Make sure you journal to know how your performance is, how you're performing. Are you learning more? Are you following the right steps? That is how to become a successful trader. These tips are very important. Please do not take them lightly. These tips are very, very important. The next thing I will advise you, if you want to be a successful trader, is that if you are trading, always put a break even. If your strategy tells you that this trade is coming to, let me say, you enter a trade, a long position, for example, you enter this trade from here, and you already put your stop loss right here. And let's say you assume that this trade, you already anticipated that this trade is coming right to this side, right? And now this trade is already around this side. Let's see. This trade is already around this region. What do you do as a good forex trader? It's for you to move your stop loss. First, you take it to break even. If this trade has come to this side, for example, you take it to break even, where if this market decides to reverse back here and take you out, you already in a profit or not a loss. A break even is when you don't lose and don't profit. So, which is very okay. Instead of losing, you end up not losing and not profiting. So now, if this trade moves down to this place, you move your stop loss. Let me put another. You move your stop loss. Right here. Let me use another color for this. This red one will be your stop loss. You move your stop loss right here. So if this market decides that this market wants to turn back, for example, you will be going out with profits. But some people will just leave the market because they think, okay, this market will go up to this place, and they will leave the market running to this place, and at the end of the day, this market might not run to that place, and they will come and hit your stop loss. The market will come and hit your stop loss, leaving you with some loss. So this is another strategy also some successful traders use, that you see that their losses are minimal. If you check their trading history, you see that their losses are very minimal. Why? Because they are following these simple techniques. So if this market decides to reach to this next level, for example, you will now shift your stop loss to this side. Maybe the most recent low. Just in case the market wants to reverse and continue again, you might shift it to the most recent low. So even if this market reverse, it won't take out your stop loss. It will continue If this market now then decide to go to this side, for example, if this market then decide to go to this side, you still believe, okay, you want to continue being in this market. You want to continue being in this market, you might move your stop loss maybe right here. So if this market reverse, you already know that yes, you have already taken your targets, your take profit target, you have already taken your take. So even if it reverse, you have already made huge amount of money for the day. You get. So even if the market, but if this market didn't reverse, that is a plus for you. If this market now decide to continue, it's a plus for you. So that is the strategy on using your break even or moving your stop loss to the profit area. So another thing I want to discuss with you to let you know about being a profitable forex trader or a successful forex trader is to always know when to stop. Yes, always know when to stop trading. Don't say because I enter the first trade, I make profit. I enter the second trade, I make profit. I enter the third trade, it hits my TP. Then you want to continue trading. No, you're over trading. Avoid over trading, please. You will see that you have made some decent amount of money for the day, but because you over trade, you will end up losing all that money. So avoid over trading, please. Avoid over trading if you want to be a successful trader. Like you can have a plan that, okay, in a day I want to trade, I want to take maybe 2 trades in a day, for example, or 3 trades at max. You get. But that doesn't mean that if you see only an opportunity with your strategy that works with you, maybe just a single trade, you will say, no, I have to meet the 3 trades because I said I must meet trading. No, don't do that, please. If a trade is you made a profit at your first entry, your second entry you made a profit, good and fine. Your third entry you make a profit, good and fine. Please relax. Even if you see the opportunity, just ignore it. Just ignore it because you already met your target for the day. You said, okay, I want to take 3 trades for today and I'm done for today. And let's say I want to make, if I lose like a single trade or 2 trades in a day and I'm done for that day, I'll take a rest. I'll take a rest to plan for another strategy another day. There are always opportunity in this market. So plan for the next day, please. So don't overtrade. Overtrading, I call it a sin in trading. I call overtrading a sin, please. So do not overtrade, please. Now, another very important tips a lot of people are neglecting is not removing emotions. Remove emotions if you want to be a successful forex trader. What do I mean by emotion? What I mean by emotion is that if you are trading, you already put your take profit. Let's say, for example, you entered a sell market, for example. Let's say you entered a sell market, for example, and you put your stop loss. So let's say you already put your stop loss and you are sure of your strategy, right? Please let it work out. Let it work out. Don't get emotion that, oh, this strategy, this market want to get against me. Let me quickly cut the trade. How many trades will you cut? Because you are scared. You are attaching emotion because you are using your real money. But if you are using your demo account, you will not quickly cut it. You don't care what will happen because it is a demo account, right? So remove emotion if you must be a successful trader. Remove emotion. Why? Because you know that this money you put into trading is money you can afford to risk in the first place. Yes, you know you can afford to risk the money, right? That is why you put that money into forex trading. So now that this market wants to, you enter this market, allow it to play out. If you know your strategy, you know that your strategy at least has a kind of 7 to 80% win rate. Allow it to play out. That is when you you will consider yourself a successful forex trader. But if you keep cutting your trades shortly from time to time, you might end up gathering maybe $1 from 50 cents, 30 cents. Then how long are you going to continue like that? How do you not make the money in forex trading? You get the point. So please remove emotion. Avoid making irrational decisions. Yeah. Remove greed. Remove fear. Reduce having too much hope while trading. Don't put too much expectations. And avoid regrets entirely. Avoid regrets entirely. Then practice self-control. Practice self-control and recognize your emotion. What are these your emotions? Recognize it. Find out that, okay, where are these lapses coming from? Where are my emotions coming from? Find it out and work on them. Find it out and work on them. You get? Then practice breaks. Learn to practice breaks. Say, okay, I need to go on break in trading. It is allowed. So these are things you need to consider if you want to be a successful forex trader. Now, moving on to our next point is to remember that not trading is also a strategy. Yeah, not trading at all is also a strategy. Once you get to the market, you get into the market and you did not see opportunity to trade, don't force the market, please. Don't force the market. Just leave. You must not trade every single minute. You must not trade every single minute or every day per se. Sometimes you might not even see the opportunity of wanting to trade in a particular day. Please do not trade. So not trading at all is also a strategy on its own, because you might end up trade and forcing the market, and this market will definitely go against you. It will definitely go against you. So not trading at all is also a strategy on its own. Your money is safe, because if you force the market will teach you a lesson. So don't force the market. If you come into the market and you see that your strategy, you didn't see any opportunity in the market, please do not force the market. So not trading at all is also a strategy. And this brings us to our final tips, which is continuous learning. In forex trading, you have to continue learning. Even me personally, I am still learning. You get? Nobody will come and tell you that they are 100% professional. They are all liars. Please, continuous learning is very important in forex trading if you want to be a successful forex trader. So please continue learning and continue practicing. Keep learning. Keep improving your trading strategies. So with this, I believe if you apply all these 15 strategies I just dropped, these 15 tips I just dropped here, this will help you. This will go a long way for you. This will help you to cut out so many losses and will shape your way of thinking and your method of trading. And know that this, all these tips can be used on any trading instrument or any financial instrument. Please always try to apply proper risk management. I always say this, always try to apply proper risk management if you want to be a successful trader. So I'll be dropping a link here on a very good strategy right on this video. Kindly watch this video if you want to take your trading to the next level. I'll be tagging the video right up here. Click the link, the video right you can see on your screen right now. Watch it if you want to be a successful trader and apply this strategy. Like I told you, this strategy works like 90 to 95%. Thank you for watching this video. If you are yet to subscribe to this channel, kindly hit the subscribe button. Share these videos to others so that they can benefit, because a lot of people don't know about this. They just know few strategies and few tips, and that's all. No, try to apply all these tips. Write them out, please, on your journal, and apply all these tips I gave you. You will never regret learning them. Thank you and peace out. See you in our next video.